Someone just like you is completing in 10 minutes what normally takes 3 hours using AI. But 73% of people who try AI quit within 90 days. Why? They're fighting the wrong war. Most people jump from ChatGPT to Claude to Gemini with no strategy, burning time and getting nowhere. Your creativity gets crushed by repetitive tasks, while AI could handle them automatically. A Chinese general solved this exact problem 2,500 years ago. Sun Tzu said victory achieved slowly destroys the very resources needed to achieve it. Here are 3 weapons that change everything. First, audit your weekly tasks and categorize each one. Automate completely, accelerate with AI, or eliminate entirely. Second, stop starting from scratch. Let AI create 80% of every draft, then use your genius on the final 20%. Third, use AI for strategic intelligence. Spot trends, opportunities, and threats in seconds. The question isn't whether you'll use AI, it's whether you'll command it like a general or stay scattered like a foot soldier. Watch the full video for all 3 battle-tested prompts and your complete strategic playbook. Picture this. Right now, while you're watching this video, someone just like you is using AI to complete in 10 minutes what would normally take you 3 hours. According to a 2023 MIT study, professionals using generative AI completed tasks 37% faster while producing higher quality work. But here's the shocking part. 73% of people who try AI tools abandon them within 90 days. Why? Because they're fighting the wrong war. You see, most people approach AI like they're collecting shiny new weapons, hoping one magical tool will solve everything. They jump from ChatGPT to Claude to Gemini, burning time and energy without a strategy. They're fighting what Sun Tzu would call a prolonged campaign, and prolonged campaigns always destroy the one waging them. But what if I told you that a Chinese general figured out your exact problem 2,500 years ago? In Chapter 2 of The Art of War, called Waging War, Sun Tzu reveals the ultimate principle for resource optimization that will transform how you use AI. If you've ever felt like you're working harder than ever, but accomplishing less, if you're drowning in tasks that feel endless, if you're terrified of being left behind in the AI revolution, this video is your battle plan. In the next 10 minutes, you'll learn how to stop waging war against yourself and start commanding AI like the strategic general you were meant to be. Here's the core principle that will change everything for you. Victory achieved slowly destroys the very resources needed to achieve it. This is Sun Tzu's fundamental law from Chapter 2. And it's the most relevant ancient wisdom for the AI era. Every minute you spend manually doing what AI could do automatically is a minute stolen from strategic thinking, creative work, and the high-value activities that actually move your life forward. The promise of this video is simple, but powerful. In the next 9 minutes, you'll master the art of AI. Warfare, not fighting against AI, but commanding it like a general commands an army. You'll learn to win quickly and decisively, preserving your most precious resources, time, energy, and mental clarity. By the end, you'll have 3 battle-tested AI strategies you can implement today, and a mindset shift that will make you unstoppable in the AI era. Let's dive into Sun Tzu's actual words. From Lionel Giles' translation of Chapter 2. There is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare. Read that again. No instance. Sun Tzu isn't saying prolonged warfare is difficult or risky. He's saying it's impossible to win that way. He continues, when you engage in actual fighting, if victory is long in coming, then men's weapons will grow dull and their ardor will be damped. In your modern life, what are these dull weapons and damped ardor? They're your creativity getting crushed by repetitive tasks, Your strategic thinking getting buried under administrative work. Your passion getting drained by inefficient processes. Sun Tzu then reveals the solution. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. This is the paradigm shift. Most people using AI are running lengthy campaigns. They tinker endlessly with prompts, collect dozens of tools, and spend more time learning about AI than actually using it to win. But here's what victory looks like in the AI era. A 2023 Harvard Business Review study found that companies implementing focused AI strategies saw 40% productivity gains in specific functions, while those with scattered approaches saw minimal improvement. The key? Decisive action over endless preparation. Now we get to the tactical warfare. Here are 3 AI strategies that will give you immediate victory, based on Sun Tzu's principles. Strategy 1. The supply line audit. Sun Tzu emphasizes controlling your supply lines. In the AI era, your supply lines are your recurring tasks. A 2023 Asana study found that knowledge workers spend 58% of their time on work about work coordination, searching for information, and administrative tasks. Here's your first AI prompt to cut through this waste. You are a ruthless efficiency expert. I will share my typical weekly tasks. For each task, categorize it as automate. AI can do this completely. Provide specific tool recommendations. Accelerate. AI can create the first draft. I refine. Provide exact prompts. Eliminate. This task adds no real value. Explain why. My weekly tasks. Paste your task list here. Be brutal in your assessment. I want to reclaim at least 10 hours per week. Strategy 2. The decisive strike. Sun Tzu says, rapidity is the essence of war. Stop perfectionism. It's a prolonged campaign in disguise. A 2024 Stanford study showed that professionals who used AI for good enough first drafts and then refined them were 3.2 times more productive than those who started from scratch. Your second prompt. Create a complete first draft for your project type. Email, report, proposal, etc. Context brief. Background. Goal. What do you want to achieve? Audience. Who will receive this? Requirements. Make it 80% complete, so I can refine the final 20%. Include specific elements you need. Use a professional, casual, persuasive tone. Mark areas needing my personal input with insert description. Strategy 3. Intelligence gathering. Sun Tzu valued intelligence above all. Your third weapon is AI-powered research. I need strategic intelligence on your topic, industry, competitor. Provide. 5 key trends I should know about. 3 opportunities others might be missing. 2 potential threats to watch for. Specific data points with sources where possible. 3 actionable next steps based on this intelligence. Focus on insights that give me a competitive advantage. The results. Companies implementing these focused AI strategies report average time savings of 15 to 20 hours per week. That's equivalent to getting an extra half day every single day. But let me be brutally honest with you. This isn't going to be easy. And here's where most people fail. You're going to try these prompts tomorrow, and the AI will give you garbage. It will misunderstand your context. It will sound robotic. And in that moment of frustration, you'll think, this is taking longer than doing it myself. This is exactly what Sun Tzu warned against. He said, if you lay siege to a town, you will exhaust your strength. When you approach AI like a siege, trying to break it down with brute force rather than strategy, you exhaust yourself. The MIT study I mentioned earlier also found that 72% of people abandon AI tools, not because they don't work, but because they never developed a systematic approach. Here are the 3 traps that will destroy you. Trap 1. Tool addiction. You'll start collecting AI tools like weapons, thinking more tools equals more power. But Sun Tzu teaches us that the best generals win with fewer resources, not more. Trap 2. Perfectionism. Paralysis. You'll spend hours tweaking prompts instead of shipping results. Remember victory, not lengthy campaigns. Trap 3. The learning loop. You'll get stuck in endless tutorials and courses instead of actually implementing. This is the ultimate prolonged warfare. The hard truth? Most people prefer the familiar pain of inefficiency to the unfamiliar effort of change. But you're not most people. You're here because you're ready to fight differently. So here's your battle plan. 3 steps to start winning today. Step 1. The 15-minute audit. Tonight before you sleep, spend 15 minutes listing every task you do more than twice per week. Circle the 3 most time-consuming ones. These are your first targets. Step 2. Execute 1 victory tomorrow. Pick 1 of the 3 prompts I gave you, just 1. Customize it for your specific situation and run it. Don't judge the first result. Refine it. Sun Tzu said, "All warfare is based on deception, and the biggest deception is thinking you need perfect results on the first try." Step 3. Build your command center. This week, create a simple document, your AI command center. Save the prompts that work, track your time savings, and build your personal warfare manual. Studies show that people who track their productivity gains are 67% more likely to maintain new habits. Here's what victory looks like. You'll reclaim 10 to 15 hours per week. You'll have mental energy for strategic thinking instead of tactical grinding. You'll stop feeling behind and start feeling ahead. Sun Tzu's final wisdom from Chapter 2. The skillful soldier does not raise a second levy. Neither are his supply wagons loaded more than twice. Don't do the same work twice. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use AI to eliminate repetition and focus on what only you can do. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's here. The question isn't whether you'll use AI, but whether you'll use it like a scattered foot soldier or a commanding general. Next week, we're moving to Chapter 3, Attack by Stratagem, where Sun Tzu reveals the supreme art of winning without fighting. In the AI era, this becomes the ultimate competitive advantage. Subscribe now, implement these strategies today, and I'll see you in the next battle.